Welcome back to Gabriel Night 3. I'm here with Retro Kaiser again.
Yeah, hoy hoy.
And we're going to be following Mallory and McDougal now, so this is the point at which the game officially starts, I think. Or a lot of people feel it officially starts.
That was a long opening.
Yeah.
There they go.
And I think there's a little bit of a bug in this game. Well, you know how Gabriel teleports behind the camera? And see, we're supposed to be tailing them, and now Gabriel's just walking right behind them. Originally, I remember, in the original game, if you got too close, Gabriel would kind of stop and back off and say, I don't want them to see me. And for some reason in this re-release, it doesn't work, so Gabriel can just walk right alongside them and they don't see them. Although here you can hear the sample, actually. When we walk up there, he does go, I don't want them to see me. I just got the tape recorder ready for another thing. It's not really this. I'm trying to...
I don't want them to see me.
Yeah, there's this sound, but that's not the animation that was supposed to play originally. I don't know, for some reason it doesn't work in this GOG re-release.
I like how he's just following him, then he turns around, looks at you directly in the camera. I don't want them to see me.
Yeah.
Sort of telling.
And you know, there's the thing that ruins completely the suspension of disbelief is the lighting in this place. That Gabriel seems pretty hidden now, but when just wait until this cutscene ends and you'll notice him moving around a bit.
Oui, qui est-ce?
Arno, is it then?
That looks like it hurt.
Yes. Who are you?
Hold him.
Who are you?
We're Scots, God help ya.
You are hurting me.
Where's the bairn?
I don't know what you...
The baby. Prince James's baby. If you've harmed him...
I don't know what you are talking about.
Last night, Prince
Of course,
James
a little
allowed his
child
son
goes
only
missing.
heir was
They immediately blame the priest.
I don't think we had anything
I
to
wasn't
do
going
with that.
there,
That's
but-
preposterous.
Is it now? Then why were their kidnappers followed to Coisa?
Quiza?
on the train.
Well, I have no idea. I swear to you, the Order had nothing to do with it.
Perhaps you were not informed.
No. Well, why would they bring the infant here then? If they were going to do something so outrageous, I assure you, they would not bring him to Rennes-le-Château. You are mistaken, sir.
We find the baby unharmed, or all negotiations cease immediately.
But one thing has nothing to do with the other. Surely Prince James has other...
We'll be back tomorrow. You'd better have an answer, Arno.
If you don't have the baby then we'll break your kneecaps.
Okay, now Gabriel's gonna shuffle around a bit so they won't see him, and he's in the shadows right now. Okay, but just look at this. Oh God! I don't know what it is. That spot specifically, for some reason, the lighting's really right there. They totally should have seen him. Okay, and here's another extra thing. The light is gonna go turn on in the Abbe's office, and now it's even more bright. Okay, and this is why I had the tape recorder ready. This is a thing that I usually just completely miss. It's some more extra points.
C'est Arnaud à l'appareil. Il faut que je parle au grand maître. Mais bien sûr que c'est urgent. Allô? Je regrette de vous déranger.
Now we're recording this. We'll actually get to translate what what Arnaud is saying here later. But it's much.
I've got a good feeling what he's saying. Police, there's a creepy guy outside my window with a tape recorder. Please come and arrest him.
No, but you can also, if you listen to him, you can clearly tell that this is not a fluent French-speaking actor. He's just, well, he's got the sounds right, but his like intonation is just so wrong. Like, I have heard a lot of French spoken. I don't actually know French, but it's like he like so artificially like stops at the end of every sentence.
There's only one word in French that I know. Maud.
Mord?
Maud, yes.
A merde. Merde.
Yeah. Yes.
uh,
Jacques Le Bleu.
surely you know bonjour, and monsieur, mademoiselle.
And Coca-Cola. And Bastille. And baguette.
Le baguette. Okay. And now we continue following Mallory and McDougal. This is nice that they're taking forever to walk back to their car so that you can be here in time to follow. Again, this is the funny thing. When I played this as a kid, I would always move Gabriel into the shadows. Specifically for this reason. Now I just left him standing in the middle right there, and they can totally see him. He's standing in the middle of the street under a street light.
Maybe these thugs just don't give a damn.
Doesn't that look a lot like that night fella? Nah, can't be.
Oi, Blaine! There's a guy standing in the street. Yeah.
Oh, this time I forgot to follow them, but you can see the blinking green dot on the map. Or can you?
Not really.
Somewhere.
It's too much green.
No, I think you can't see my cursor right now.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Barely.
They really went the long way around on that, because this is where they end up.
They drove into Larry Chester's driveway. Weird.
I'm wondering if I should put an arrow in the video. You actually come here a lot in this game at nighttime. This the parking lot for Blanchefort. Okay, and now we find out why these guys are going to see Larry. They need to borrow some laser suits from him and hit the town.
That well doesn't have any importance to the story, doesn't it?
No. It gave me the option to climb into the well, but like Gabriel will say something funny. Sadly, I didn't click it. But this is important. This is where you have to pay attention because, well, it's some more points. I mean, this doesn't ruin anything, but if you get it right later on,
Yes.
you get some extra points. You have to pay attention. They gave him this weird handshake.
Oh no, they're flashing gang signs.
And here, one more time, so you can memorize it. So it's the thumb, the pinky, then you go hand in hand, then you do the Vulcan salute, and then you tap the
Thumb wrestle.
Yeah.
We don't have a choice.
And I love that Larry put his hat on just to come outside for that.
Doesn't want to get moonburned.
And he'll put it on later too, but like I love it that he just came out. It seems to me like they animated him because you notice his hat moved a little bit when he got knocked back there. I think that was the reason. And you hear the clock sound, so time has elapsed, and that reminded me that there's a thing that's going on. We went to this bar. So Wilkes and Kelly are drinking it up at the Sangre Ale Tavern.
I like how the bar's based on a holy grail.
Looks like the boys are out drinking.
Yeah, well, they said the Holy Grail is supposed to be in Rennes Chateau, possibly.
Evening, gents. Out on the town tonight?
Ah, what time there is? Care to join us, mate?
Yes, please do.
Oh, no thanks. I was just driving around and I thought I saw signs of life. Carry on.
Right.
That was me.
Hey.
And I talked to the bartender again, even though we did that already in a previous episode.
Okay.
The fact, I think Gabriel has amnesia. He just keeps forgetting that the guy doesn't speak English.
He's the bartender.
Maybe he's hoping that he learned over this short period of time.
Yeah. Okay, and here we have another extra thing. Once we go back into the hotel, because
Hey, it's the hippie van.
Yeah, it's Madeline's
His
hippie van.
name's Emilio Baza.
Good evening, Mr. Knight.
What's up tonight, Emilio?
Nothing for myself, and for you? You have been out this evening, no?
Oh, not really. Nothing special, that is.
Ah, well, I wish you better luck then.
Alright, and this is the thing.
Maddie, dearest, I simply insist that you tell me this instant.
Gabriel, there you are.
Huh?
Oh, you naughty, naughty boy. You were supposed to meet me.
I was?
Men, they are such children. Always forgetting, n'est-ce pas?
Naturellement. Can't see the appeal myself.
I'm afraid I've started without you.
Oh, hell, that's all right. Go ahead. I wouldn't want to interrupt your conversation.
No, it's fine.
Oh, for heaven's sake, let the brute go.
Sorry, babe. I really am in the middle of something. Maybe we could get together later?
Count on it.
It's all right, Madeline. We'll change the subject. Nellie gets carried away sometimes, but she doesn't mean it. Like hell.
Well, where is your friend then, Monsieur Mosley?
Beats me. If I see him, I'll let him know you want him. You ladies take care now.
Yeah, this is completely pointless, but I don't know, do we get... I don't think
The two British lovelies are dining with Madeline.
I don't think you get points for this, but it's another extra thing you can see.
Nice legs.
Definitely shows the possessiveness of the red-headed chick.
Nothing like choo-choos to help you work up an appetite.
Now we're looking at the paintings.
Hey, a painting of diners for a dining room. Clever.
I love the sarcasm. Alright, now we're finally going back to talk to Grace. I guess who else is here?
Hey.
It's the Mose Master.
Finally, there you are. Hey, you didn't tell me Mosley was here? What a bizarre coincidence.
I love it how they were just sitting quietly waiting for Gabriel to show up.
I'm still not quite sure how it...
Hey, was just talking about the tour tomorrow. Gracie's going. Are you?
Actually, it would be a good chance to do some snooping around here. Besides, it sounds like a monumental snow.
The treasure's got to fit into the case somehow.
What people think about the treasure, sure. As for the treasure itself, it sounds like a snark hunt. Right, Mose?
I don't know.
Gabriel, the kidnappers were talking about the Grail. Plus, they came here. Why would they come here unless they were connected to the treasure?
I didn't say they weren't connected. I'm just more interested in the suspects than digging around in the dirt. Right, Mose?
I don't know.
Well, I am going to figure it out.
Fine.
I love this dynamic that we have with Gabe, Grace, and Mosley because we never really saw this in the first game except for the very, very final act of the game.
I saw Madeline downstairs. She was looking for you, Mose.
Really?
Who's Madeline?
Nobody. I followed Prince James's men tonight.
Yeah? What'd they do?
First, they had a little chat with the local abbé. Accused him of taking the baby. The abbé swore the order had nothing to do with it.
The order?
Then they went to see Larry Chester out by Blanchford. The guy's supposed to be a British scholar, but Mallory and McDougal knocked on his door and gave him this weird freaking handshake.
What kind of handshake?
Let's see if I can remember it.
Okay, this is the part where you have to do the handshake with Mosley. And Mosley will figure out the relevance of this, even if you get it wrong. But you just get extra points if you get it right. So that's the thing. And now the Klingon salute. Not the Klingon, the Vulcan salute.
Wow. Good eyes, bud. It's Masonic.
Masonic? As in Freemasons?
That's right, Grace.
How do you know it's Freemasons?
Oh, as a cop, you learn things.
Yeah, like the location of all the Dunkin' Donuts in town.
Yeah.
Saw that one coming.
Am I missing something? Why would Prince James send Freemasons down here?
Duh.
What? Prince James is a Freemason?
Well, how the hell would you know, Mr. New Orleans?
Well, he sent the Freemasons down here, didn't he?
Well, Prince James did say he thought the kidnapping was political. Could it have something to do with the Freemasons?
If Prince James's men are Freemasons, then what about the Abbé? Who's the Order?
Someone the Masons don't trust.
Who's the natural enemy of the Freemasons?
Dolphins?
You know, I don't think that the Masons are exactly chummy with the Vatican.
I knew it.
You know what I mean.
There you go. The Abbé is a priest.
Why would the Vatican kidnap a baby?
Gracie, I think you have an idealized view of the Catholic Church.
I agree. There's got to be more to the Abbey than that, if Prince James' men acted the way you say they acted.
Maybe. I'll look into it.
Hey, why don't we go down and have some dinner? Mosley was trying to talk me into it before you came back. Are you hungry?
Starved.
Cheer up. Between the Freemasons, the Order, and the Night Visitors, there's gotta be a case in here somewhere.
That's true, Gracie. Life is good. Come on.
You know what always bothers me is what that brown thing on Mosley's pants is, and then when he gets up, I notice it's his belt. But like the texture gets bent over. And now we're playing as Grace.
Excuse me.
Alright. And we need to do a little bit of research. Oh, and here's the
I got 2 fingerprint kits.
fingerprint
I'm
kit.
not gonna have all the fun on this case.
So yeah, we'll get to take fingerprints. Definitely more as Gabriel, but still, Grace. Again,
No,
she
I
just
said
puts it away
That's
way
me,
too
the
effortlessly.
trusty sidekick.
Yeah.
No, I said fingerprints.
Ah! Yeah, that's a classic Animaniacs joke. Here's Sydney.
Spelled with an I.
There's this stupid emails you gotta check, or else that blinking text won't go away. There's like there's 3 emails. One's from Gracie's mom, who's trying to arrange a marriage for her, and the other one's from the guy she's trying to arrange the marriage with. And then there's the third one is actually, you see the little photograph down there, and Gabriel mentioned that there's like an ashram in India where they train shadow hunters. So there's a guy who she's in contact with on email. All right. And this is how we do the research in this game. You type in stuff, it shows up, you get the points. Much easier than in Gabriel Knight 2. Especially because you only need to like look at the first page of anything when going around. You still have to look at a lot of stuff, but it's, I think, way easier than it was in the. Remember all those books we were carrying around in the second game? Yeah, now I'm going a little ahead of myself. Some of this stuff is going to be important, and some of it isn't. I hope that the image will be clear enough that people can pause and maybe read that if they're interested, but I'm not going to stick around for it because that's just something we had to do in order to move the plot. And there's Gabriel, and he... Yeah, and
looks
he
so adorable when he's sleeping.
So harmless
yeah,
when he's
so adorable and blocky because he's now a non-interactive item. He's kind of pre-scripted moving. And seems to, it's the game started to bug out a little bit while I was looking at him, so that's why it's moving a little slow. I don't know what that was about, but...
Don't get me started.
Use the think icon on Gabriel and don't get me started. Oh yeah, and here's another important clue. Somebody left us a book. This is the book that was in the bookstore window that had the Holy Grail on it.
There's a poem in here. The arms of Jesus are the cross of Lorraine, both the blood in the arteries and the blood in the vein, both the source of grace and the clear fountain. The arms of Satan are the cross of Lorraine and the same artery and the same vein and the same blood and the troubled fountain.
Either somebody left us a really cool poem or somebody has a really twisted obsession with grace. Or Gabriel, who are we to tell?
Well, grace and blood. Vampires wanna.
Yeah. We'll get to take a look at that poem again as Gabriel, but it's not actually that important. It's kind of... It hints at things... Oh, and now we get to talk to Jean as Grace.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Welcome to Rennes le Château. I am afraid we do not have the free room at the moment.
Yeah, I know, I heard you were booked. It's alright, I'm staying in Mr. Knight's room.
I feel so silly, mademoiselle, I did not know.
No, see, we work together, and the couch in the room is really large enough, and... Well, yeah, I prefer my own room, naturally, but there isn't one, so I...
Say no more, mademoiselle. Jean is the picture of discretion.
Fine.
And here's a funny thing when you click on him.
It's Jean. He's discreet.
Alright, I think we're going to talk to Madeline, and then it's going to be the end of the episode.
I'll bet that's Madeleine Bouthane, the tour group leader.
I remember how friendly Madeline was with Gabriel earlier? Yep.
Hi, are you Madeleine Bouthane?
I am.
I'm Grace Nakamura, a friend of Mosley's. I'd like to join your tour.
Haven't I already had this conversation? It was more interesting the first time.
You must be talking about Gabriel.
Yes, much more interesting.
You told him it would be 2,000 francs.
For him? For you? It is 3,000.
What?
The tour leaves at 9. If you decide to come along, bring a check.
Sure. Fine. Thank you so much.
Youch!
Ooh.
Is it just me?
Savage.
Or is she seriously irritating?
Yeah, Madeline is not cool about Grace. And I think this is... wait. Ooh. Okay, well, now I remember, yeah. I'm ending it here in front of Tour Magdala. So this is Tour Magdala. This is a real building in Rennes-le-Château. It's been modeled into the game. And now we're going to end the episode. Any last words?
Aw, I wanted to go inside the castle.
Well, we will. Next time. Bye.
Cue the credits.